Chelsea news with Don Diego Costa.
Hello amazing subscribers, and welcome back. Up next, Chelsea is considering bringing back Trevoh Chalobah from his loan due to a defensive injury crisis. Both Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich are eager to sign Christopher Nkunku from Chelsea this month. In an unexpected twist, reports from Italy suggest that Chelsea's Renato Veiga has been offered to Juventus. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for daily Chelsea news. Be sure to check out our second channel for our latest video on Chelsea legend, Fernando Torres. Now, let's dive in. Chelsea is considering the possibility of recalling Trevoh Chalobah from his loan at Crystal Palace due to the injury of Wesley Fofana. The club has a recall clause in their agreement with Palace and is evaluating whether to activate it as an alternative to signing a new player in the transfer market to fill the defensive void. Chelsea has also been linked with another player from Crystal Palace, Marc Guehi, who has passed ties to Stamford Bridge. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Blues are considering adding Guehi to their defense this month. He said, "Chelsea are seriously considering to bring in one more center back this month. Understand Marc Guehi has been discussed as an option internally, not easy, but he has 18 months left on contract." Brazil midfielder ANDREY Santos, who left Chelsea in the summer to join League One side Strasbourg, has impressed since his arrival, standing out as one of the best players in the squad. With Romeo Lavia frequently injured and Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall's future uncertain, many Chelsea fans believe there is a place for Santos in the club's midfield. As a result, they have called on Chelsea to recall the Brazilian midfielder from his loan at Strasbourg. Chelsea defender Renato Veiga has reportedly been offered to Serie A club Juventus, according to surprising reports from Italy. Fabrizio Romano has indicated that Napoli is interested in signing Veiga this January, while Calciomercato has added that he has been offered to Juventus on loan. Chelsea are keen to avoid selling Veiga permanently, but a loan move seems likely. Juventus, facing a defensive injury crisis, could be ready to move for him, with Bundesliga club Stuttgart also expressing interest. Graham Bailey of TBR Football reported that both Chelsea and Manchester City have increased their interest in signing Uzbek talent Abdukodir Husanov. However, they now face tough competition, as journalist Santi Auna has revealed that Real Madrid has joined the race to secure the player this January. With Carlo Ancelotti dealing with defensive injuries, the Spanish Giants have already made contact with Lawrence regarding a potential move for Husanov. According to Sky Sports Germany, Galatasaray is 100% convinced that Victor Osimhen will remain at the club this month. The striker, who is currently on loan at the Turkish side after being frozen out at Napoli, has been linked with a move to Chelsea. However, it now seems that any potential transfer would likely have to wait until the summer. Chelsea has reportedly rejected a £10 million offer for midfielder Cesare Casadei from Italian club Torino, according to journalist Ben Jacobs. Despite this, it seems a move away from the club could still be possible this January. Chelsea is reportedly open to an outright sale in the region of £15 million for the player. Jacobs' recent reports indicate that Torino's £10 million offer was below Chelsea's valuation, leading to its rejection. Christopher Nkunku has been linked with a potential move away from Chelsea after struggling to secure a first-team spot under Enzo Maresca this season. Paris Saint-Germain is reportedly interested in the 27-year-old, but now Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid have also emerged as contenders for his signature. According to TBR, Chelsea would be open to accepting a strong offer for Nkunku, making a transfer this month seem increasingly likely. West Ham is reportedly considering former Chelsea manager Graham Potter as a potential replacement for Julen Lopetegui, whose future has come under scrutiny following a heavy defeat to Manchester City on Saturday. Since leaving Stamford Bridge in April 2023, Potter has turned down several opportunities, including the Ajax job, and has also held talks with West Ham in the past. Chelsea had been linked with Barcelona's Dani Olmo due to the Spanish club's financial issues, which have prevented them from registering the midfielder for the second half of the season until they comply with La Liga's spending rules. Olmo reportedly has a clause in his contract valid until June 2030, allowing him to leave Barcelona for free if they are unable to register him. However, according to Italian newspaper Corriere della Sera, as cited by Sport and The Mirror, AC Milan have now made an offer for Olmo, who is currently free to leave Barcelona. The report states that while Olmo prefers to stay at Barcelona, Milan has found a loophole, offering him a 6-month deal with a promise to match his wages. Milan would then allow him to return to Barcelona in the summer. Finally, in our news tidbits, former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher has stated that he would have awarded Chelsea a penalty for Tyrick Mitchell's tackle on Pedro Neto during the second half of the 1-1 draw at Selhurst Park on Saturday. With Enzo Maresca's side still ahead at the time, Neto went down under a challenge inside the Palace area. Mitchell, who slid in to nip possession away from Neto as he looked to enter the box for a dangerous attack, was judged to have fairly won the ball by match official Tim Robinson. The decision was reviewed by VAR as play went on in South London, but no call to have it overturned was made. Chelsea are not expected to make significant moves in the January transfer window, focusing only on addressing urgent needs. One area that could require attention is defense, as Benoit Badiashile is out for an extended period, and Enzo Maresca hinted that Wesley Fofana may miss the rest of the season due to ongoing injury problems. While Fofana believes he could return in March, Chelsea could still be short on solid defensive options in the meantime. Josh Akieampong made his first Premier League start at centre-back recently, but Chelsea is now being linked with recalling Trevoh Chalobah from his loan at Crystal Palace to help bolster their defense. Chalobah has had a promising spell at Palace, especially after it seemed clear he wouldn't be in Chelsea's plans this season. Chelsea's decision-makers initially showed their intent by leaving him off the first-team pre-season tour and making him train with the reserves upon their return. If they made the call to bring Chalobah back from his loan, it would be a real blow to that persona, with them coming back to someone for help that they did their best to get rid of in ugly circumstances. Aside Trevoh Chalobah, the Blues are reportedly weighing up a number of options when it comes to strengthening themselves at the back, including the potential raid of Chalobah's current teammate Marc Guehi. Chalobah and Guehi are both Chelsea Academy products, but the latter made a career for himself at Palace after leaving the Blues in 2021 for £18 million. Multiple reports from Chelsea's camp suggest that the club will not stand in Christopher Nkunku's way if he decides to leave this month, with interest emerging from Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich. Nkunku's time in West London has been marred by injuries, limiting his ability to establish himself in the team. Since November, rumors have linked him with a return to his former club, PSG, who remain keen on bringing him back to Paris and are closely monitoring the situation. Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich have now joined PSG in the race to sign the 27-year-old this month. While Chelsea does not want to lose Nkunku in January, they understand that they cannot retain a player who is unhappy. The club would be open to a good offer for him. Nkunku is not desperate to leave but is clearly frustrated with his situation under Enzo Maresca and is now aware of the top clubs pursuing him. West Ham is also targeting Carney Chukwuemeka, with his former club Aston Villa showing interest as well. Chelsea has set a £40 million asking price for the midfielder. Ben Chilwell is expected to leave on loan this month, with a potential move to Manchester United still possible. He is another player being watched by West Ham. Harvey Vale, Tyrick George, and Marc Guehi could also go out on loan, though Chelsea will only allow Guiu to leave if another forward is brought in. Meanwhile, Cesare Casadei is in talks over a return to Italy, with Torino hoping to sign him despite having a £10 million bid rejected. Chelsea is rumoured to be open to an outright sale in the region of £15 million for the player. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our daily Chelsea updates.